Beautiful. So I took this opportunity seeing this dragonfly to highlight the garden and show you what Florida native plants can do in just a short time. So this is my yard. We've had the house for 2 years. When I moved in, this planting area was boxwoods and invasive plants, things like Christmas fern. And so I've ripped all those out and planted what I could to make it a Florida-friendly native landscape for wildlife. So here, these are some new additions. Oh, look. See that moth? Oh no, that's a dragonfly. Right there. So these are toothed savory. Beautiful mint smell to them. Just brushing your hand along them, you can really get it. The flowers are purple, smell great. These attract a wide variety of pollinators. Very happy to have gotten this. I've got a cluster of 3 here. Over here, I have some Stokes Aster. This is also a new addition to the yard. I got maybe a month ago. Again, taller, herbaceous, attracts all kinds of pollinators. Over to the left, this is Frogfruit. Frogfruit, it's also called turkey tangle. Beautiful ground cover. It's got a vining tendency. It grows maybe 6 inches high at its highest. It can replace grass when you let it get crazy enough. I like it because it serves as a living mulch. It pushes out weeds and grass because it's out competing them. And you can always move it back, plant something in its place. But these little flowers do attract pollinators. Big upside to the environment. This guy, I don't know, I planted him 2 years ago and now I've forgotten. It is only a recent addition. It looks like it's still not in bloom yet, but we'll keep an eye on him. Over here, actually, these little guys are Mallow hibiscus. They have white petals with a red colored center. I gave these guys up for dead. You can see where I cut them back and they didn't come back last season, but now they're back. So very excited to see them. They're hibiscus. They'll grow pretty tall and usually 1 or 2 stalks. They'll have a very nice flower. Speaking of hibiscus, here's the Scarlet Hibiscus, different variety. This guy's a little droopy, but over here is a champion example of the flower in full bloom. Just look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Again, bees love it. Solitary bees, butterflies, you name it. Over here is Dune Sunflower. It is very fast growing. It is a perennial, comes back every year. Last year it got stripped early by a windstorm. All the petals were gone. I hardly saw any yellow flowers last year, but it came back with a vengeance this year. It's spread. There's been a volunteer over here, just in the middle of the yard, which I thought was great. Another volunteer over there. So very easy to grow, loves spreading, clumps together, gets no more than waist high at its highest. Here, I just picked these up this morning. Just got them in the ground, haven't mulched them yet. This is swamp milkweed. It'll attract monarch butterflies. I planted 3 in a row here. There's a little taller one. And over here is dense blazing star. So this is still a young plant. At its highest, it will grow up to 6 feet tall. Important pollinator, larval plant. Very excited to have it. So you can see, I'm gradually expanding the planting area with designs of filling in this yard. You can see here I've got a bird feeder. We've had it for about 4 weeks, and so far we've only seen 1 cardinal on it. That's it. So it was a very expensive bird viewing so far, but we're hoping to get more. Over here is Cirus Virginia. This is a live oak, native to the region. We're here in the Florida Panhandle. It's looking great. It was about a year old when I bought it. It's been in the ground just over 2 years. But look at that damage. I hired a lawn service 6 weeks ago. They only came 2 or 3 times, but they used a string trimmer and just tore it up. Thankfully, it's not girdled. Girdling would be when it goes completely around the tree and destroys all the bark in a circle, but it's almost there. It's really bad. So instead of diverting its energy to growth, it's going to be fighting off infection and healing itself. Very not thrilled. I fired that lawn company immediately. I love gardening, but I hate mowing grass. I thought it'd be a good solution. So here we are. Also want to point out the bird feeder, I got to refill it, but important to give wildlife some water, especially in these hot months in the summer. So that is the front yard. I just hope you can take this as inspiration for replacing your own non-natives and attracting pollinators to your Florida yard.